what you do. Hey, if it's up like that, it's stuck like that. If it's up like that, it's stuck like that.
Sometimes my feelings are running high. Sometimes I can't even give it a try.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Condors of Rio de Janeiro. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Howell, first play, going to throw it. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Giants, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, come my team, 70 range, go.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
1st down, Howell to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. The throw taken in by Cole. And some room to run now. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical. Touchdown!
Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Condors get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Ready. Set.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion of
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Down to about the 32.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, Elliott. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. When you look at this defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Ayuk going to go in motion right. On second down, Mon. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On a second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Ready?
Mond out of the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
7 pop, check smash, check smash. 18 rep.
2nd down, Howell now. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10, Howell. That ball caught by Slayton. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31. Throwing here, Howell. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Up the middle with Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Howell. That's taken in by Watson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into.
Touchdown! Christian Watson from 10 yards out. And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now following the touchdown, off Richter to kick off. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And it's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Bond going to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, here's Mon. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right, 97.
Zeke going to get it on the option. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now hold everything because we got an injury, and it's a notable one. Ezekiel Elliott in some discomfort following that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Jackrabbit, jackrabbit. Smash, red.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Man in motion is Agnew. Here's Mon. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A short gain that doesn't get on the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Mon. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Howell's throw taken in by Slayton. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So here's a 3rd and 14.
70 range, 70 range.
3rd and long. Here's Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past. On 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. He'll get this to Eckler. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
60 Eagles.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. Sly able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Mon looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
7 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mon. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Howell throwing on 1st down here. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Howell. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Faking the handoff, Howell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
He finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Flush to his, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Sam Howell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Condors are able to stretch out their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 24. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. To return, here's Agnew. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, here's Mon. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Mond out of the shotgun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Drill green.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
On fourth down, Mond. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
First down, New York.
Steal slack.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. Well, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. And Howell will throw it. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
2nd down. Howell now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Eckler going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Condors look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's to the 10. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, back one.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Austin Eckler, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Condors add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Second down, Howell back to pass. Catch made by Watson on the out route.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They quickly out wide. This is Watson.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Option left. Howell's going to run with it.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Slide for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Outdoors 45, Giants nothing. Sterling Hoffrichter is set to kick off.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.